Hey everybody, welcome to my channel today. Today we're going to do basic polish applications. So we've got clean, fresh nails here, and we need to do some prep work. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some cuticle eliminator on these cuticles. I like the squeezy bottles, more sanitary. I'll link some below, and I'm going to pop a towel right underneath them. Now with your cuticle pusher, just spread that along. I'm not scraping here. I'm just spreading it around the cuticles so it can sit while I clean them up. Now with a file, 180 or 240, no lower, it'll be too aggressive for a natural nail. Just clean up the shape however you prefer, and then don't worry about those little edges, we'll get there in a second. Now we're going to take our cuticle pusher, you're going to stay level with the nail, slowly push back towards the cuticle. I am not digging into the nail a ton here, I'm just wiping off excess on my towel. You can see that cuticle push back and all that excess junk come right off. So a little faster here so I don't waste your guys' time, but pushing it back, you're not digging into the nail plate. You are staying level with the nail with your cuticle pusher and then scraping off the excess. Okay, now take a buffer, a soft one. I can link some below as well, just in case you need it all. Buff off that junk and then clean the surface. This is with alcohol or acetone. You need oils gone, gone, gone. Now you need a base coat. Now notice my pattern here. I'm going to start at the middle of the nail, wiggle towards the cuticle, get a product on one side, and then rainbow over to the side, rainbow over to the side, and then through the middle. Base coat is really important. One, it protects the nail from staining, and two, it creates a nice tacky finish to hold polish down. Now I'm using caption polish from Young Nails. You're going to notice I'm going to wiggle and pull to one side and then the other and then middle. You're going to notice how well it covers. 70% of these cover in one coat, and you can almost float them and they'll shrink down. It is a different kind of polish, guys. It is not your mama's old polish. So I do recommend it. I will put the Young Nails link below. It is fantastic. But notice this pattern I'm holding true to. The shape of this brush helps a lot too. I wiggle towards the cuticle to one side, to the other, and through the middle. Now I will say, if you mess up, take a little acetone on a brush and clean it up, no big deal. You're going to get closer on your second coat. You need to let this sit and dry because we're going to do 2 coats, so maybe 5 minutes in between layers, 4 to 5 minutes. Then we're going to go quickly with our second. You can wiggle even closer to the cuticle with this one. Get them all polished, let it settle. Top coat, this is going to protect your nail polish, it's going to give you shine. 3 steps are important: base, color, top. So same thing, I'm going to have the product mostly on one side of the brush. The beauty with this top coat is you can kind of just float it over, meaning you don't press it down in, and it will level really, really nice over the polish and give a really smooth looking surface. To one side and then to the other side. Through the middle. Now you want to let this sit and dry. There are some cool drops you can get to help dry these, but if you don't have the drops, I like to let it sit for 5 minutes and then I will go in and I'll put some cuticle oil, a dropper again to not cross-contaminate. Let it settle, rub it around the edges of the nail. This will rehydrate because when we scrubbed with alcohol or acetone before, we dehydrated the skin around, but we needed that nail plate dehydrated. There you go, you guys. Hey, subscribe, like this, invite your friends. So glad you were here today. Hope this helped.